Mr. Deputy Speaker, it annoys me that I have to make this speech in this House, but I shall do so anyway. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I do find it insulting that the Lichtenberg Institute of Heraldry, which apparently designed the Zealandian shield, but it could have been Prince Max of Lichtenberg, as we cannot get a straight answer out of them on that question, but I digress. The real issue is the so-called revoking of our shield or common arms by these Lichtenbergers. If we look back to the start of this, you will see a Zealandian tender asking who could design us a coat of arms. They produced a set and we accepted them in accordance with our laws, thinking, yes, that was that. Oh, how wrong we were, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Oh no, Mr. Deputy Speaker, that was not the end of the matter. For about a month we thought the matter was settled. Until we got an odd email saying that the arms were copyrighted and that copyright belonged to the Lichtenberg Institute of Heraldry. So he thought, okay, whatever, and I issued a decree on the matter informing Zealandian civil servants of the matter. Again, after informing the Lichtenbergers of the contents of the decree. I'm sure that would be it, and we could go on with doing our thing. Turns out, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I was wrong, as a few days ago we received notice that this Lichtenberg Institute had decided to revoke our coat of arms. Yes, my government was outraged. In fact, most Zealandians were outraged, and quite understandably so. We wondered why, but not for long, as the penny dropped, that it was because they simply disagreed with how this nation operated. Nothing more, nothing less, Mr. Deputy Speaker. These Lichtenbergers then tried, after I wrote a scathing opinion piece in the Zealandian Times, where I labelled this move as imperialistic, a label I might add most Zealandians and Taianians think was most perfectly appropriate, then proceeded to label me as, and I quote, a dramatic, immature little kid. I was also told to start acting like a grown man. This goes to show that these people have no respect or decency when they are the ones who acted like aggressive little children in the playground. These people claim that the person who created them has the right to say how and when they are used. This would be like somebody making a logo for, say, a giant multinational corporation, and then getting the shits when they make the logo, say, part of a word mark, and saying that it was against their rules or vision, and therefore they're not going to let them use it anymore. Mr. Deputy Speaker, it is quite preposterous the actions of these foreign capitalists are going to not honour an agreement, and I urge this Parliament to legislate to protect our people from such imperialist capitalism. Mr. Deputy Speaker, we have been accused by these people of not being reasonable in talking to them from their first correspondence, which is a blatant lie. We have been totally open and honest, and I shall submit the correspondence to the House within 24 hours. Mr. Deputy Speaker, it does seem that these people could not get their facts or stories straight, just plain capitalistic bullies, and we shall discontinue any association with them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.